12, I'm with him as well. I think if he runs to form, he's got to be hard to beat. He just getting a little warm, which is understandable. Today, nice and loose in his action, no problems there. Barrier 1, Jay knows this horse so well. Trust him to get things right here, and class prevails. I think Rustly Crown will run well from the front. 10 Gallant Star. I think he's set up well here, and he loves Ramwick. And throw in 12 Atmospheric Rock, who's the upset horse, although I could have easily warmed to Associate being the other one here. But 1, 3, 10 and 12, he's solid enough, Tim.
Yeah, he's more than solid. He's well backed. He's 260 on opening this morning. He's at 250 up until about 3 minutes ago. They took the 250. They've taken 240. It's now $2.30. It's the only horse we're laying here, Bandy's Boy. He's now odds on both, well, not both totes, all totes. $1.80 in the World Pool tote. Stakes class horse up against country horses. Gee, I think he's going to be hard to beat. Not a favourite we're that keen to take on, and he's a bad way for us at that $2.30 quote. Tribeca Star, your second pick, $9.50. Got out to $13 during the day, back into $9.50. So he's solid enough. Gallant Star, $12 into $11 today. Atmospheric Rock, pretty solid as a $13 chance. No money, Bianco Villano. A couple at longer odds that have been spec. Sharp Shock, $18 into $15. And Rainbow Connection got to a high of $26, back into $19. But it's all about the fave, $2.30. He may even start a touch shorter than that.
Yeah, $2.30 fixed odds. He's $1.80 on the World Tote. So all of a sudden, Hong Kong and Japan, they're all Bandy's Boy fans here. Let's go to Ali Mosley behind the gates. How are these horses coping with it behind the barriers? It's a warm day here at Randwick.
It is a warm day and it's a muggy day, obviously, with all that rain that we've had. We've got a little bit of a breeze picking up now, but Bandy's Boy has come across a touch warm, but it's exactly what he did last week. I commented that he'd come across a bit up on the toe, getting a little bit warm, but he's done the exact same thing today. So no concern if we're going off what he ended up coming out and doing last week. He's very bright within himself. You can see that he's come on beautifully. He hasn't gone backwards. Nothing's been taken out of him from that. There was that chat around the week about whether he might be running today or not, but he's obviously here and right in it. You will see that he is getting warm though, so if he hadn't done that last week I'd be concerned, but given that he did, it's not stressing me out as much. Rainbow Connection, a similar story. He's a horse that has got warm in the past, and you can see he's really building a lather under there. A Girl's Best Friend has just loaded away and has come across in beautiful order. Stablemate to Rainbow Connection. Tribeca Star is faultless, as is Associate. This horse just looks $1 million, conserving energy and just doing everything right. Has been really nice and relaxed there under Zach Lloyd. Atmospheric Rock, stablemate to our favourite. Another one who's getting a touch warm, but again, looks really forward for today's assignment. The barrier blanket has been applied to Sharp Shock, who can often do this, get a little bit up on the toe. So again, that's no concern for me. This gelding is just a little bit reluctant to walk forward. They're just fixing the barrier blanket at this stage. But all these horses, I think, has been much noted in the yard, have turned out in beautiful order. They've all come across well. There's a couple getting a little bit warm, but otherwise faultless from most of them.
Horses had to run first or second in their qualifier. They started qualifying back at Grafton on the 17th of February, and we went right around New South Wales to get this field of 16. Bandy's Boy, very short on the World Pool tote. What price are you now fixed odds with Tab, Tim Ryan?
Yeah, still firming fixed odds. $2.25 taken, $2.20 now fixed odds. May even start short of that. $1.70 the World Pool. It's been a monster go. This is our biggest stand of the day so far.
Great race, one of the highlights of the championships. Just look around this area where the owners are situated. They are racing for $1 million. Many of them never thought they would. Here's the country championships for Newhaven Park.
Ready, they're off. Bandy's Boy came away a little worse than midfield. Musical Affair, the first one to begin with Oz Star from a wide gate. Asgard is in third position early. And Rustly Crown going forward. Bandy's Boy picks up. He lands in fourth position now. They're followed then by Rainbow Connection from Gallant Star. And listen to the band, caught very wide. Then Associate from A Girl's Best Friend. That's Molly. Sharp Shock in the second half of the field. Tribeca Star way off the track. Rapidash, one of the mares, is third last. Bianco Villano's second last. And the last one is Atmospheric Rock. It's not a fast-run country championship final. 7:50 left to go. And one of the bolters from the Central West, Musical Affair, in front from Oz Star in second. Rustly Crown third. Listen to the band fourth. Then Bandy's Boy Asgarda. They're followed then by Gallant Star from Rainbow Connection. Tribeca Star way off the track. A Girl's Best Friend cutting the corner. Associate Sharp Shock Rapidash. Well back was Atmospheric Rock. That's Molly and Bianco Volano last on top of the rise. Musical Affair. Bandy's Boy on the inside. Asgarda sprinted at them hard and the Wagamare hit the front. Tribeca Star's running on as well, but Asgarda put a break on them at the 150. It's Asgarda in front. Gallant Star second. Tribeca Star has peaked on the run. Asgarda's in front. It's a boil over. Asgarda and Kayla Nisbet have won the country championship final. Second went to Gallant Star. Third, that'll go to Rapidash from Bianco Volano. And further back then came Rainbow Connection from Tribeca Star. Atmospheric Rock, Ozstar. Well, Bandy's Boy didn't run on from Musical Affair. Further back to Listen to the Band. Then came Associate Sharp Shock, Rustly Crown, that's Molly, and a Girl's Best Friend, Asgarda.
Yes, Asgarda at 34.30 and 8.05. Doug Gorrell from Wagga Wagga and Kayla Nisbet. This is a career highlight for Kayla Nisbet, who I believe is very, very close to hanging up the saddle and retiring as a jockey. Number 13, Asgarda, Kayla Nisbet and Doug Gorrell have won the Newhaven Park Country Championships. Gallant Star, Brett Robert Dubbo. They won it last year with Sizzle Manizzle. They run second this year. Sam Clipperton. Rapidash, number 14. Tommy Berry and Lyle Chandler third. 8 has run fourth, and that is Rainbow Connection.